So I seen this video. Benny the Butcher basically was complaining that the streets are no longer running the, you know, are not no longer dictating the culture, what's cool and what's not cool. So I want to react to it. Let's see what Benny the Butcher got to say. I actually thought it was pretty interesting.
Hey yo, y'all see what state the game is in when the streets don't hold the culture of the game? Now that the weird Twitter nerds and the nerds and all of these weird motherfuckers got, you know what I mean, they got their hands on the culture. The voice of the streets don't mean as much as it did when we was coming up. There was a lot of cons to that as well. You know what I'm saying? I gotta say that, but you see what happened when the streets, you know what I mean, don't control the game no more. It's a lot of fuck nigga shit going on, man. And a lot of people's okay with it because they're fuck niggas, man.
Bro, this was kind of funny to me, but so basically, Benny the Butcher is mad, right? Because he's saying basically the street, basically the street is dead. I think that's basically, that's not what he's trying to say, but that's what I believe. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I believe that the street don't control the culture as much as used to before is because we just don't believe you are no more. Yeah, I be lying. You know what I'm saying? Street dudes, they all be telling. They really not no crash outs like that. Like they be telling us that they are, but they are not. So they just mislead the audience, but they're really not about whatever they say they are. So why are we gonna listen to y'all for? You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta understand, music always gonna influence the young people. You know what I'm saying? So we like, wait, so you telling us that this is cool to do it, but you're really not doing it? And the other thing too, like when he's saying like, um, so basically saying a lot of fuck niggas are cool with the fact that the nerds are basically dictating what's cool in the culture. Listen, the thing that is not saying is that, so back then when the street basically was dictating what's cool, the street was telling us how to get money. You know what I'm saying? So basically, if a dude in rap was telling us how to get money, these dudes when they be rapping, they not teaching us how to get money. All they do is they telling us how to trick, how to spend money on women, money that we don't have, or money that the fans don't have. They telling us to do drugs. We don't want to do drugs. So you tell me what you guys got that we actually would be like, okay, it's actually cool for the streets to dictate the culture. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not teaching us nothing. That is the problem. Y'all are not teaching us nothing. And y'all be saying stuff that I don't even think you guys believe. So the audience is just smart. The audience is they just like, why we gonna listen to you? And now if the audience wanna learn how to give money, we gonna listen to the nerds. Because the nerds know how to give money. They gonna put us into crypto, stocks. They gonna put us into, I don't know, maybe get a YouTube channel, whatever, about how to give more followers on Instagram, and then give brand deals. The nerds gonna teach us how to do that. But the street dudes, they don't teach us nothing. They just teach us how to crash out, how to do drugs, and how to tell on people when you do crimes. And that's exactly why the streets don't dictate nothing. Back then, even when you know, the street dudes, when they was rapping, it was about drugs too. But at least they was teaching us how to flip a bag or whatever. You know what I'm saying? At least they was teaching us how to get some money. Now y'all just wanna tell us how to spend money on women, that the money that we don't have. So we like, hey, no, we cool, we cool. That is the problem. I'm telling you, that is the problem. I don't even know why it's so like, yeah, the problem is the audience is getting smart, but the street dudes are not getting smarter. That is the problem. You know what I'm saying? We getting smarter, y'all not getting smarter. So y'all ain't got nothing to teach us. That's the problem.